Hello everyone, and welcome back to our Shaolin Talks, where we host conversations that engage, inspire and challenge. I'm Martine.
I'm Janine.
And today we are going to be giving you an amazing episode. We're going to be covering all of our highlights. Well, actually not all of our highlights, but
just the top five.
Just the top five.
Yeah.
Because Janine, we have a little bit of sad news, but this is going to be our final episode
for Shaolin Talks.
For Shaolin Talks, but we have some exciting news to tell you afterwards. So we'll let you know at the end of this episode.
Okay, but before we start, if you like our content, make sure you like our video for more inspirational conversations. So then you'd never miss out.
Yeah. So Janine, looking back over some of our previous episodes, do you remember back? Can you remember how many we did in total?
We just looked at it, so I think it's been quite a lot of videos we did and shows. I think it comes down to a total of over 50.
50?
Yeah.
I think we did more than 50.
Yeah.
50 episodes we've done so far. I think every single week. And we started
with every single week,
Yeah, and in March. So it's been like nearly over a year now, guys, that we've been doing this. And we've hosted some amazing shows, haven't we?
Yeah.
Had some amazing
it's like if we have a look back how we started, we actually started really simple, right? By just chatting and someone filming on the phone.
We were literally in the temple and we had our phone, and the reason I think how we first started was the lockdown had happened, and people were kind of messaging us and saying to us that they wanted some inspiration during the lockdown
and
period.
Some tips on how to keep active.
They were
healthy.
Stuck in the house, weren't they?
Yeah.
Stuck in the house, and some people were quite worried about what to do and to stay healthy and fit and strong, and we were just giving some advice out really, and some health tips and exercises to do.
So I think that those were the first few episodes, and then once we got a bit of a hang of it, we started inviting guests. I think that was really exciting.
Yeah.
So because obviously you get not just our stories, but a lot of other people's stories, which is much more fun and much more inspiring, and you see what other people do as well.
Yeah, it was a great journey. There was quite a few challenges along the way. So obviously we went from using our mobile phones to having a full-on film production. so this has been quite a challenge, hasn't it, in different ways. And obviously we had the COVID restrictions as well, which was challenging during the time. But we managed to kind of see through that. And
I think so. Obviously also once we started, some of these specials we've done where we've went out into nature or out and about, then you obviously come across some location issues. like the weather. Where do you go? Who do you film? Have a dog run past you or some random person?
Yeah, there have been quite a few challenges along the way.
Yeah.
But it's been a great learning experience, and we've met some really amazing people. We've had some great inspirational stories to share with everybody out there, and people, they seemed to really enjoy it, didn't they? They were following along and commenting, and at one point we had a live. Remember, we had a live stream where people used to be able to kind of comment.
I think we started off with live stream, and then we moved over to more recording, because obviously also when you invite guests, they always can't make the time that you give them. So it's not, you can't always say like, oh, we only doing this live, can you come? Some guests obviously have different time availabilities. So that's why we changed that too. Yeah.
But it's been brilliant. It's been really great. And so what we thought we would do was give you because there's been so many episodes, we thought we would give you our top 5. Top 5, and we're going to count down from 5 to 1. So we're going to tell you what we think we enjoyed the most and why we thought it was worthy of our top 5. So what was our first one, Janine?
Our first one, No, top 5.
Yeah.
Number 5, yeah?
Number 5.
Okay. So number 5 on the list is how to grow your own food.
Oh,
and
this was brilliant.
We had our guest was Matt Playford, and yeah, he was a brilliant character. He obviously started growing his own, mainly chilies now, I think, but he grows other food too, in like some kind of back garage, car park type of thing. Yeah, and he had some really funny stories on how you actually start, how you actually can in really easy steps grow your own food.
Yeah.
So
yeah, it was quite inspirational as well, because obviously sometimes lots of people were stuck indoors and they didn't know what to do with their time, and so he came in, he actually brought his chili plants in. He was showing us like all these different plants that he was growing, and yeah, it was really great, and he's a great guy, isn't he? He's really entertaining.
No, I loved it. We actually also, it's like, we have now in our, like I live in a little flat as well, so it's not very big, no garden, nothing, and we started growing like on the windowsill, basically, growing some herbs, and I think tomatoes. We're waiting now for tomatoes, I think. And
I think I was definitely inspired by him as well. I remember I grew a sweet corn at that time. It was about this big.
Was it really tasty?
Yeah.
Was it the best sweet corn you ever had?
It was very inspirational.
So that's why it made our top 5.
Yeah.
So you can check it out. Obviously, watch it again. It's really funny. I watched all these again. It was quite funny. So what is number 4?
So number 4 was a walk in the wild. We felt that this deserved on our list, because
definitely.
It was kind of like 5 episodes of our walk in Scotland and the challenges that we came, and it was a really great experience, wasn't it? So we felt that it kind of deemed worthy of our top 5.
Yeah. No, I like looking back at that as well. It's great memories, and also if you feel down, or if you feel, because it was quite a challenging walk too, so if you get into a bit of a situation where you feel down again, you just watch it and then you go like, I've overcome this, and
it was quite a challenge. I remember when we first suggested that we were going to do something like this, and when you think about it, you think, walking like 140 miles, that's nothing, that's easy. Yeah, but when you actually have to do it, it's like something completely else. So
that's definitely.
So you can literally follow that whole journey from start to finish. We've got footage that we filmed on the journey all the way through. You can see the really beautiful landscape as well. You can see the Loch Ness, and it was really great.
Especially if you want to do it again. I think we're doing, Gary and I were doing it this year, half of it again, and just check it out, you know.
So Janine, what is our number 3?
Oh, I love this one. This was English traditions and customs and icons, I think. So we had Steve Hungerford,
Steve Hungerford,
so he obviously, Martine, when we talked about, who can we invite for typical British things.
Gentlemen.
Yeah.
A typical British gent.
And Martine was like, I know a person.
I know
Steve, and he is a typical English character. And we explored loads of interesting English traditions as well. I mean, just go and check it out. It's like, it goes from drinking tea, queuing, roast dinners, fish and chips,
everything that you could possibly think that is British. We explored, and I actually didn't realise how British I was. I thought I wasn't very British, but actually,
you ticked all the boxes.
I ticked all the boxes.
I'm doing this. Yes.
Yes, I love to queue. Not.
I like to say thank you.
Thank you.
It wasn't thank you. It was like, excuse me. No, what is this? Like, say sorry all the time.
Always saying apologising all the time.
Apologising all the time.
Thank you. Oh, sorry. Oh, sorry. Like this.
Yeah, that was good. Yeah, I really like that one. That's obviously one of our top.
Yeah, and it's quite
5.
nice as well to explore your own culture, because all the time we're kind of exploring other cultures, you know, and it was quite nice to kind of explore your own. You never get a chance to really think about that very much.
Yeah. So number 2, we had Dr. Hua Ping.
Yeah, Dr. Ping Hua, and she was chatting about life and culture in China culture, and it was all about her journey coming to England and how she inspires the culture in the UK, Chinese culture in the UK, and it was great. It was really inspiring to listen to, because we've met Ping quite a lot of times, but I didn't realise actually her background and where she's come from, and growing up in the Chinese opera.
Yeah. She has quite a big cultural background, you know, kind of growing up dancing, playing music, singing, doing these opera.
Yeah.
I think it's a bit traveling as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
And then just as a child in China, how that worked out for her, and then how she brought it to England and now keeps the traditions alive. I really like that too.
Yeah, it was really great. And she's sort of quite multi-talented, you know, she can play lots of different instruments, Chinese instruments. And if you look back over previous episodes that we've done when we did the Chinese New Year, because we did Chinese New Year during the restrictions, so you can also go back and have a look over this. You can see some of her students that she's taught here in England, passing on the culture. So
I also like on this one, she was giving us some vocal performance. That was really good. Yeah. Some Beijing opera singing. That was quite impressive.
And she played a specific character, didn't she? Yeah. She played is it an older lady?
Grandma.
Or grandma, yeah, because there's different characters that you can play, but her voice kind of suited the grandma character. So
yeah, that was fun. Okay, so number 1.
Okay, this is the last one, guys. Drum roll. Yeah, this is our last one. And actually, the reason why we chose this, because me and Janine were debating this quite a lot. Oh, you know, who should we put at number 1?
They all could be number 1.
Yeah, because they're great. They were all fantastic. And we had some amazing people come from the Mayflower 400, come down and chat to us about arts and culture. And we've had tea culture and everything from Jack's
fitness
challenge. Yeah, so we've had some amazing talks, but we thought that this one was quite relevant because
it's still relevant now. Yeah. And so
and it was basically we had one episode where we invited one of the Hampshire Police Constabulary, Eric Wong, to come in and talk to us about race hate. Yeah. And the episode was called "No Place for Hate." And and he was kind of explaining to us a little bit about. I remember at the time there was a lot going on.
I think at the time you had the George Floyd incident, and obviously things about Black Lives Matter, and we explored how. Well, we basically wanted also to know from Sergeant Wong what is being done in Southampton. You know, what is done in my local community. How can we prevent hate crime or hate in general? So it's obviously about communicating, understanding culture, which we're also doing all the time. But it still keeps coming up. You know, it's not just George Floyd, or then you had Chinese people being attacked because of COVID. Now the recent one was you have racism during the football. You know, it's everywhere. It can be anywhere, everywhere, and it can affect anyone as well.
And I think it's just I think if we make this our number 1 because we feel like it's a really important topic. We feel that people should be more tolerant and of each other, and especially during these difficult times, you know. So everyone needs to be, like you said, just be nice to each other and be tolerant and be accepting. So this is why we felt that this one is our number one.
Yeah. So even if you watch it now, I think you still get something out of it, because I think it's still relevant today, even a year later.
Absolutely, absolutely. So, Janine, that is our top 5.
Yeah.
But what is this really our last episode?
Yes.
This is
Do you want some tissues?
Yes. But is it really?
Yes. It is really the last episode of Shaolin Talks.
So what's next then?
Okay, so obviously Shaolin Talks is not the end. In our new upcoming show, we will continue exploring arts and culture, in doing interviews, but we will add some more really exciting stuff, which is adventure, going on outings, exploring nature, meeting real people, and discovering your stories. So we need to hear from you, and obviously we want to get engaged with you. We want to talk to you and find out what you want to explore and share, and how you want to inspire other people.
Yeah, and it's really important, if you guys out there want to get involved in this show, and you feel like you have some talent in the technical department, or you would like to get involved in some way, then please let us know and come on board and be a part of our team. This is going to be a really great new adventure, and we want to hear your voice. So please come on, let us know how you'd like to get involved, and we will see you in our next show coming soon. Okay, take care guys, thank you for watching.
Bye-bye.
Bye.